Venezuela is in chaos, and the world is asking one question: where is Nicolás Maduro? After US President Donald Trump announced a large-scale strike in Venezuela and claimed that Maduro and his wife had been captured and flown out of the country, social media exploded, literally. But then, a photo surfaced. Opposition-linked outlets like Guarimba Digital and Bowery Newsroom shared an image that supposedly shows Maduro in custody, seated with his hands restrained. And people started sharing it like wildfire. Everyone wanted to see the proof. But here's the twist. Mainstream media has not verified this photo, and experts say it might be AI-generated or even completely fabricated. Even inside Venezuela, things are tense. Vice President Delcy Rodriguez said, "We are unaware of the whereabouts of President Maduro." Meanwhile, Defense Minister Vladimir Padrino Lopez is mobilizing the military and insisting that Venezuela will not be subdued.
Fortitude is the shield of our homeland. We must not surrender to the panic the enemy wishes to sow. Let us avoid chaos and anarchy, for these are weapons as lethal as any bombs. We must demonstrate to the world the true metal of which we are made. Let us be resilient. Let us maintain our steadfastness and integrity in the face of adversity, and let us activate all the national defense plans for which we have been diligently preparing ourselves.
So, what's real and what's fake? Nobody knows. No official photo from the US or Venezuelan government has been released yet. One photo goes viral, millions share it, but can you trust it? In the middle of war, misinformation spreads fast, and this might just be the most explosive image of the crisis so far. Stay tuned, because in the coming hours, the truth, or at least more pieces of the puzzle, could change everything.
Good morning to you, the heroic people of Venezuela, all the brave soldiers, men and women of our homeland, the true sons and daughters of Bolivar.
The Bolivarian National Armed Forces informs the entire world that in the early morning hours of today, January 3rd, the Venezuelan people have been subjected to the most criminal military aggression by the government of the United States of America. Up to this very moment, the barbarity of the invading forces who have desecrated our sacred ground in the localities of Fuerte Tiuna, Caracas, the states of Miranda, Aragua, and La Guaira, impacting with their missiles and rockets fired from their combat helicopters into civilian population centers, for which we are already gathering information regarding the injured and deceased. In response to this utterly despicable and cowardly attack, which poses a grave threat to the peace and stability of the entire region, we hereby issue our most emphatic denunciation before the international community and all multilateral organizations, demanding that the government be unequivocally condemned by the American government for the blatant violation of the Charter of the United Nations and of international law. Free, independent, and sovereign, Venezuela rejects with all the force of its libertarian history the presence of these foreign troops who have only left in their wake death, pain, and destruction. This invasion represents the greatest outrage the country has suffered, driven by the insatiable greed for our strategic resources. Far from any supposed struggle against narco-terrorism, this deplorable action definitively seeks to force a regime change and subjugate us to the spurious designs of North American imperialism, trampling upon our inalienable right. The right to self-determination, for which our liberators fought so valiantly and which today we are called upon to defend with that very same dignity. For this reason, in this most unfortunate hour, I call upon the profound courage that we inherited from our great liberators, those who taught us unequivocally that our dignity is never negotiable and that our homeland represents a value above all else. They have launched an attack against us, but they will not succeed in breaking our spirit. United soldiers and our people, we shall forge an indestructible wall of resistance. Our true calling is for peace, yet our enduring heritage is the struggle for liberty. We who always extend the hand of brotherhood, today firmly clench our fists in defense of all that is ours. Let us unite. For in the unity of our people, we shall find the strength to resist and to overcome. In the midst of this imperial onslaught, I make a fervent appeal for serenity and for sound judgment to maintain our unity and our calm. Despair is an ally of the invader. Fortitude is the shield of our homeland. We must not surrender to the panic the enemy wishes to sow. Let us avoid chaos and anarchy, for these are weapons as lethal as any bombs. We must demonstrate to the world the true metal of which we are made. Let us be resilient. Let us maintain our steadfastness and integrity in the face of adversity, and let us activate all the national defense plans for which we have been diligently preparing ourselves. For this reason, and in strict compliance with the Constitution of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, the Organic Law on States of Exception, and the Organic Law on National Security, we unreservedly endorse the decree declaring a state of external commotion across the entire national territory. And consequently, the men and women of our Bolivarian National Armed Forces, acting upon the precise instructions received from citizen Nicolás Maduro Moros, the constitutional president of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, our esteemed commander-in-chief, we shall deploy every single one of our available capabilities for the comprehensive and integral defense of our beloved nation.
Dos Sabas, the re-establishment of order and tranquility.
Therefore, we will activate across the entire national geographic spectrum and in perfect popular military and police fusion, the establishment of complete operational readiness through the massive deployment of all land, air, naval, riverine, and missile assets. Weapon systems for the comprehensive and integral defense of the nation, with the explicit purpose of ensuring the complete integration of all elements of national power within the crucial mission of confronting and effectively countering imperial threats, thereby forming a single, unified, and formidable combat bloc. Our honor, our duty, and history itself are calling us. Let the cry of our free nation resound in every single corner. Victory is truly ours because reason and dignity are our constant companions. We shall most certainly prevail. Long live our beloved homeland.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.